Florida Fish and Wildlife officers received a complaint that someone had alligators in their swimming pool. On August 23, 2024, officers made contact with the suspect, later identified as a 42-year-old male named Robert.
How you doing? How's it going? Hey, Jarrett Flynn. What's your name?
Mr. Miller?
Here. How you doing today?
Well, it depends.
To be determined? So look, I come to talk to you and ask you a few questions, alright? Alright. Do you have any idea why I'd be here?
No, not really.
No idea.
No.
None whatsoever. Alright, so here's the deal. I come to ask you a couple questions. I'm going to ask you a few questions. I'm going to read you your rights, alright? Do you have any weapons or knives on you, guns, anything like that? Nothing on you? Good to go? Alright, so here's something I'm going to read it to you.
What's this about first?
Well, he's going to explain it, but he's got to read you your rights so you understand them first.
I'm just going to start with this, that way we're all in the clear, alright?
Can I make a phone call?
No.
Not right now. We're going to talk to you first.
We're going to talk to you first, alright? Alright, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. Do you understand these rights?
Okay.
With these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me now?
I said, I don't even know what y'all are here for.
Okay. So, like I said, there's no reason why you think I'd be here.
No.
Okay. So I'm a fish and,
I know y'all are. Y'all,
I'm a fish and wildlife. All right, cool. So basically, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. All right. I know the answer already. I'm just gonna be upfront and honest with you. I want you to be upfront and honest with me back. All right. Okay. Make sense?
Okay.
All right. Here's the deal. How many alligators do you have in your swimming pool?
I don't have none. My ex-girlfriend's friend put 2 of them in there. I've been trying to get a hold of y'all, and I keep getting different numbers to call.
So there's 2 alligators in your swimming pool right now.
I did not put them in there. I can give you the person's name who put them in there.
Can we go take a look at them?
Yeah.
We'll follow you.
I didn't put them in there. I've been trying to get a hold of you all now for...
Is there anybody else home right now in the house?
No, the only
Okay.
person that lives here is me. My ex-girlfriend moved out,
That's okay.
and her friend Dylan put them in there.
Okay.
1058 Volusia
I
County,
can give you his name.
46
He's on
westbound
Facebook.
switch.
I don't know where he's living at. Because I kicked him
That's
out
fine, we'll live
after I found out what he done.
Okay.
I don't want to get in trouble for this.
And by find out what he done, what do you mean by that?
When I walked back here to my pool and seen what was in there.
Okay. How long have they been in here for?
Yeah, I kicked him out probably about 2.5 months ago. Every time I call you all, try to get a hold of you guys, there's one down there. Every time I try to get a hold of you guys, it keeps giving me different numbers to call. Every time I call the numbers, I leave messages and can't get nowhere.
Okay.
There's another one in here somewhere. I don't know where it went, but there's 2 of them in here.
All right. So how long have they been in here?
There's the other one. They've been in here probably about 2.5, 3 months. Every time I call, I leave messages trying to get a hold of you guys and can't get nowhere beyond that. Nobody called me back.
So when did... Good stuff, puppy. So when... Okay, I see them both now.
Yeah, they're both.
So when did these get put into your... They've been in here 2.5, 3 months?
Yes, somewhere around there, yes.
Okay. And then how long... And you said who put them in here?
A guy named Dylan.
And you said that was... How is he related to you?
He's a friend of my ex-girlfriend's that
Okay.
was staying here when I got out of jail.
Okay. So how long does she live here now?
No, she does not. She got moved out and everything like that already.
So...
She lives in town somewhere.
Gotcha.
Last I knew, Dylan was somewhere around Ocala. He came from his cousin's house that was out here off of 314, right there behind Newby's Corner.
So how long has she been moved out for?
She's been moved out for about January. She's already gone in January.
So you've had these alligators here since January?
No, that I don't know. I know about 2.5, 3 months that I know of. Because that's when he was here and she came out for a couple of months, about a month to visit. Because I got out and we've been trying to work on how to get her son back.
Okay. How are these alligators still alive? Because it is August now.
Who's feeding them?
I'm not.
Okay.
I don't want nothing to do with them. Like
Okay.
I said, I've been trying to get a hold of your all's office and they keep giving me a different number, and every time I call, I leave a message.
Well,
Trying to get somebody
if
to return
you've
back.
been calling us multiple times, why did you not know that that's why we were here?
Yeah.
I don't know why y'all are here. I just totally slipped my mind about them being in here.
Okay, so You do know that these are illegal to have in your pool.
Yeah, that's why I've been trying to call you all to come out here, because I don't want to get in trouble for this.
Do you have any proof that you were calling us, like on phone, maybe missed like calls that we can match up to
Yeah,
our
call
numbers?
records or anything like that.
It'll help you out if you have.
Most of my stuff I always go through and wipe out because I got my own business.
Okay.
So I'm always getting phone calls coming in and out.
So who would have a record that you called us? What number have you been calling?
The whatever I found there online for the FWC.
You don't just step back 1 foot so you don't drop your phone in the pool,
Oh,
man.
I ain't worried about
Okay.
that.
You'd be surprised.
Trust me, it ain't going nowhere.
I've seen people do sillier things. Don't want you to drop your phone, especially if that's got the numbers you were calling on it.
Did you, I'm sorry if I missed the conversation, did you catch him out of this lake right here?
That I don't know where he got them from. I didn't show you the person that done it. Let's see here. They're calling the 732 number, which is this number right here that I just said accidentally when I went to look it up.
So you said it's what?
That number.
So go back to your phone call list.
Well, I just done that one because I just.
Yeah, that's fine.
So like I said, most of my phone calls I keep.
Mission. Our office is now.
Most of mine I keep deleting because I get so many phone calls all the time.
Isn't that aggravating, like the robocalls and whatnot?
I mean, would you mind searching the phone number that you've called to see if one pops up? Like I said, I'm just trying to help you out at this point.
Right, and now I understand now I'm about to go to jail for something that I didn't do.
No one ever said you're going to jail.
I know how this works.
That's
sir.
why we're here to
I'm
talk
not-
to you first.
Look, we're trying to. I started right
Like I
up.
said, I don't want to go to jail for
I
something that I
started-
didn't do. I can give you the person's Facebook profile and everything.
I mean, I started right up front with you. If you're telling me the truth, we can sort
I'm
this out. We can
telling
figure
you
this
the
out.
truth, sir.
If that is the truth.
I'm telling you the truth, 100%.
It is not certain that you're going to jail, by the way. Just don't get caught up on that.
Well, like I said, I can give you the person's Facebook page and everything that stuck him in here. It's one of the reasons why he got kicked out.
How long have they been in this pool?
About 2.5, 3 months that I know of.
Do you feed them?
No. I don't want nothing to do with them.
Nobody feeds them?
I don't know. There's a couple little fish that's swimming in here, but that's about it. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't feed them. I don't even come back to this pool. I've been trying to get a hold of you guys to come out.
Well, that's. I'll just be 100%. Like I said, I'm being 100% honest with you. Okay.
100% honest too, sir.
So,
I have nothing to lie about. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want them in my pool. I want to fix my pool back up.
I hear you.
I had a turtle in here at one time, but I wound up taking him out, and that's why the logs are in here, because I had a turtle in here at one time.
Gotcha.
But that was before I went to jail, back
Gotcha.
in January.
We respond to several calls a day
Right.
of people call us for, you name it, we've gotten called for it. Bag of trash in the woods, people building on a lot of goat trails. Everyone seems to find a way to get a hold of us. So,
And I've been trying. I've called several times, left messages, because here's the person that put them in there.
okay. Do you have anything that shows that he took them and put them in there? Any text message conversations? Anything? Why are these alligators in my
No,
pond?
because I don't talk to him on Facebook.
Any pictures?
How do you talk to him normally?
I don't. This
Okay.
is a friend of my ex-girlfriend.
So have you ever
I
asked
can contact him, yes.
Have you ever asked anybody to get these alligators out of your pond?
I asked him several times to take them out.
Via
In
In-
person while he was here.
Does he live? Where does he live?
He lives, last I knew, he was staying somewhere at his cousin's house off 314 over there behind Newby's Corner.
Okay. Are you friends with him?
Somewhat.
Can you get him on the phone?
So that being, if
What
you
did you
call,
say his name was?
Dylan Anderson.
and correct me if I'm wrong, if you call him
Dylan Andrews?
and
or
do not tell him that we are here,
Andrews.
and see what he says when you ask him to get these alligators out of your pond, what do you think he'll say?
Put him on speakerphone.
He probably ain't gonna say nothing. He's go back dumb because he's been in jail
See,
for a while.
listen.
He's in and out.
All you have to do is ask him, say, hey man, when are you going to come get these gators?
On speakerphone. And then if he does say he put them in there,
Great.
we can work through this. hitting the red button on you?
Right.
I got you. Who else would know? Who do you have? No pictures, no text message conversations, no nothing about, hey, get the alligator out of my pool.
No, because he was here when I was telling him to get him out. Then I finally kicked his ass out because I got tired of him coming in here with drugs and like that.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my kids back because right now my kids are at my mom's house because of everything that happened back in January.
So is there anything you can show me today that shows, anything that you can show me, like proof, that you've tried to contact us or that you did not put these
No,
alligators
because like
in
I
this
said,
pool?
I keep deleting all my stuff because I own my own business. I rebuild hydraulics.
Okay.
So
Like
I always
hydraulic
clear my
lines?
phone out because
Hydraulic lines or rams?
both.
Both?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I got a hydraulic shop.
Gotcha. Let me see that name real quick. Dylan.
Yes. Like I said, last I know, he lived was staying at his cousin's over there off of a 314,
Okay.
right there behind Newby's Corner.
And then now, do you care if we walk around and just look around while we're here? Is that fine with you?
Do you have any other critters other than I saw the turtles in the pond?
I got the turtles out front.
Any other alligators, baby ones?
I don't even want these in here. I want my pool back.
Okay, we can go and look down by your pond. We can look around. That's fine with you?
I got it.
I'm gonna push back on you a little bit though, bud. I think you're. Yes. The first thing out of your mouth when he asked you if you know why we're here, if you would have been being honest with us, you would have said you're probably here about the alligators.
They're not even in my mind. I don't want nothing to do with them. They're not mine. I don't want them. I don't want to get in trouble for something I didn't do.
But when
That
you understand,
totally
do
slipped
you
my
understand where I'm
mind
coming
on
from?
what- I understand where you're coming from.
When a fish and wildlife officer knocks on your door
Right,
and
it's
you
something
have
really
alligators
wrong.
in your pool, you should have made that connection, and I know you did. And so you were
It's just
you were
something that slipped my
deceiving
mind.
us a little bit there.
No, sir. I try not to mess with you all because I know how you all are. I always deal with FWC whenever I'm out fishing and stuff like that. I'm upfront and honest. That, yes, it just slipped my mind on why y'all were here. Because I don't
Okay.
want nothing to do with them. I don't even walk around that thing because
Yeah.
I know they're in there. I don't want to get attacked.
Well, listen, man, we've got to connect the dots here. We need to know who pulled these alligators and when. It's not the crime of the century, you know what I mean? But we have a job to do. We need to explain where they came from and who's responsible for it.
They probably came out of this lake back here.
That-
Because this
that-
is the only lake really around.
No, that sounds believable, man, because that looks exactly, most likely, like what happened.
I went down there. I cleaned up the beach and everything when I had a bobcat here not that long ago.
But the way things stand right now, you are the only one that we have
Right, I
that's
understand
in
that,
possession of them.
that's
So we need you to help us
I can try to get him here.
get him on the phone, get him here.
I can try to get him here. I don't know if I can get one of y'all's cards to where I can call you back when I can have him here and arrange him to be here. Because he just seen, I just tried calling him and he hung up.
See the freshly cooked gator head right there.
No, I did not see that. I got a whip of this.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
That's been laying there the whole time for a little while now. I'm leaving it there because if y'all would have showed up, then I can go hear something else. You know, I mean, I'm trying to work with y'all. I don't want to get in trouble for this.
Oh, I got you.
I know it's an arrestable offense. I know it's jail time. I know it's a felony.
It can be.
Yes.
Robert, can I be honest with you about something? Like I told you, man, when this officer asked you, why do you think we're here? Stop playing on your phone for just a second, because I want to be sure you're listening to me, please. When he asked you, why do you think we're here, FWC, Fish and Wildlife officers in your front yard, you know you have 2 alligators in your pool in your backyard. That was an opportunity for you to show us good faith and be honest with us, right?
Like I said, I don't pay no attention to him.
I'm
understand
not
where you're
listening to me.
coming from.
No, I don't think you do.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Because
You're right. I should
now-
have said, hey, maybe
Let
it's
me
because of these
let
two
me make my
gators back
point.
here.
Let me make my point. Like you miss an opportunity to show us that you can be trusted and that you're going to be honest with us. Okay, whether it was deliberate or it slipped your mind, right? So here's a second opportunity with that not so long ago killed alligator sitting in your front yard. I don't buy for a second that you don't know how that got there or how that alligator died. So
Same
please,
person that put them 2 in there.
Remember, he said he came here knowing answers to questions, and it was your opportunity to be honest.
so help us help you, because here's the deal, dude. you can either get put in handcuffs and go to jail tonight, or you can help us and be honest with us a little bit. And I promise you, it goes a long way. It goes a long way, because I know you've had a rough road and you're trying to get your life back on track. Don't let that derail it. You know what I mean? So, how did that alligator die?
I don't know. I don't. I'm being 100% honest here,
You're
sir.
not. No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
How is there if there was an alligator head in my yard, I would know how it got there.
It's the same person that put them in there.
How long ago was he here? I think you said it's been a couple of months.
I kicked him out. He put them in there probably about 2 or 3 months ago. I just kicked him out maybe
6457.
last month, the month before.
Current location is Turnbull Bay Road between Sunset and Williams.
How do you know he killed that alligator?
I'm not killing alligators. I'm not killing alligators. I love the alligators. I love the black bears. I love
Well,
all
listen,
the
even
wildlife
if
in my
you,
yard.
let me back up. I think you might have the wrong idea. Even if you killed it, that can be understood. You've got little dogs. You live on a lake. Gator tail tastes good. I just need
I don't eat it.
I just need some honesty from you, dude. Because I don't buy for a second that you've got 2 alligators in your pool, forgot they were there, and now you have a dead alligator in your backyard and have no idea how it got here. So you are tempting us to just stop talking to you and take you to jail. Us standing here talking to you with you not in handcuffs is us being nice.
Okay, now let me ask
And
you
I
one
need-
question. If I did kill that one because of my dogs and my 20 cats, what would that happen? Am I going to jail?
It would mean that you're being honest with me, which goes a long way.
Am I going to go to jail though?
I need you to be honest with me. We'll make that determination there because we're still doing an investigation, buddy. If we came here with our minds made up that you were going to jail, which before we ever stepped foot in your yard, we had enough to take you to jail. If our minds were, listen to me, if our minds were made up, you would be in handcuffs right now. The fact that you're not means that we're trying to do business with you, but we need you to be honest with us and give us something.
Okay, I'm sorry, yes, I did kill that one. I do got a dog and I got 20 cats in this yard that love going down by that way.
Have you ever lost a dog or a cat to an alligator?
Yes.
That sucks. That's a natural part of
Lost a couple
Florida. It does suck.
them. I know.
Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Really?
He's the only dog that I got.
Yeah, and he's prime gator bait size.
Right.
How do you know you lost cats? Did you see it happen, or you just saw
Seeing it.
the less? Really?
Yeah.
Wow, they get down close to the water, and
Oh,
alligators.
yeah, they
just,
love going down to that water.
but cats are quick, man. I can see a
Not that
dog
quick.
getting got, but cats are usually the ones hunting. But alligators are pretty sneaky. So tell me how you came to kill that alligator. Was he one you pulled out of the lake, or one that was in the?
No, he was down here at the lake.
How did you catch him?
Piece of rope.
With a hook, or?
No.
The rope that's
Oh,
down
you
there by
just
the
kind of
Lasso.
lassoed him and pulled him in. So he let you get close to him, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he come right up to you.
About how big was that alligator?
Probably about 7 foot.
7 foot.
Yeah, it's about the same size as those in the pool, isn't he?
Yeah, them are smaller in the pool a little bit.
5 or 6 foot.
Yeah, that one there, he come right up to you. Even if I was down there, he come right up to you.
Yeah, that means
I don't know if
somebody's been
who's
feeding him.
because there are several people on this lake that I have seen feed
Yeah.
out there before.
And that's an opportunity, man, because nobody needs these gators.
No, the
Doing
one
that.
guy a couple houses down had him come all the way up to him while he was out there trying to get water out of the lake for his pool.
6457,
I got you.
You're worried about your pets. You have an alligator who's obviously not afraid of people who will come up to you. Without opening a law book, what do you think the right thing to do would have been?
Probably call you off for a nuisance gator.
So you know that. Yeah, absolutely, man. We fully recognize that nuisance alligators are a real thing because sometimes they get ruined by people feeding them, and then they are naturally attracted to small animals. So even if somebody hasn't been feeding them, the fact that he's not afraid of you and he's coming up close to your animals, our SNAP program would have come out here and removed him like that. But you're not allowed to do what you did. How did you kill him?
They hit him in the back of the head.
With?
Did you use a gun? It's okay.
I don't have no gun. I'm a felon.
So how'd you kill him?
Like him in the back of the head
That's not gonna kill an alligator.
with a pickaxe. I mean, like I said, I know it was wrong. I shouldn't have done it.
Okay. Where's your pickaxe? Because listen, here's the thing, man. Once you start the tangled web, as you're learning, we keep pulling on threads and stuff. So You tell me you did it with a pickaxe, I'm gonna ask you to see your pickaxe. And then I'm gonna go look at the skull on the alligator, and it better have a hole in it that matches your, you know what I mean? So don't make this more complicated than it needs to be. Just, this is the time to just...
It's only a head. Where's the rest of them at?
Buried.
Buried where?
Right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
You got a shovel?
So how did you kill him?
How deep?
Cut his throat.
Have a look.
Is it buried where he's standing right
Yeah.
now?
Right, let me dig it up.
Want me to dig it, LT?
Where that dirt's piled up
I'll
right
dig
there,
it up for
mounted
you
up?
if you want. So he ain't got to do it.
All right. Let's take a
How
step
deep
back.
is he?
Not deep.
Okay.
Let's take a step back now. So you said before you went into jail you had a turtle.
6230.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So you like reptiles.
I like turtles.
You like turtles. Okay.
Nothing that's going to bite and kill me.
I hear you. But you do. I just want you to look at it from my perspective.
I understand where y'all are coming
Okay.
from. I'm the only one here. I'm the one that's going to get punished for it.
No. Well, here's the thing. You are the one here. You're the only person who lives in this house. The alligators have been there for. You said how many months after the guy you're saying put him in there? Put him in there.
Probably a couple months. Like I said, I just kicked him out probably last month and a half ago. Because I
So-
got tired of him.
I just have a hard time believing that you could not get a hold of us within a month. I have a hard time you can't get a hold of us in a day.
I've tried several times to get a hold of you all, even back before all this even happened. Several times back a long time ago.
Because I can call my dispatch right now and ask.
Even when I called the sheriff's department, I had a bear that got into my house. It took me almost 2 weeks to get a hold of you all to come out here and set a trap.
For a bear?
Yes.
Well, you throw your household trash in the pit right here, man.
No, this was back before all that.
Okay.
I literally had a
Let's
trap
stay-
out front.
Let's focus. Let's keep our conversation right here, man. Let's focus on now that you're telling the truth. Do you want to revise the story on how these two got in your pool? Do you want to
Did
change
not
that?
Put them in there. I did.
Can I tell you something? Whether you put them in there or not,
I know it's my responsibility.
The-
I'm the homeowner. I'm the one that's going to
well,
get charged.
so the potential consequences of those alligators being in your pool are the same whether you put them there or somebody else put them there. You got me? Because right now you're the one that's in possession, so it's not going to hurt you to tell us the truth. And in fact, like I've emphasized to you, it helps us help you a little bit when we get cooperation. And then if you end up standing before a judge, it goes a long way. Instead of him seeing in our report that you deceived us and you deceived us and you deceived us and you deceived us, if he sees that
6232.
Robert
Yes.
is, if he sees that Robert was cooperative and honest with us and had a cooperative attitude, for what it's worth, man, I'm not trying to manipulate you. I'm telling you the real world.
Telling you the truth, I did not put them in there.
How long ago did you kill him?
Probably been a month and a half, maybe.
Thank you for being honest with us on that one. I didn't want to dig a hole and not find anything.
And
I'll
that's
take responsibility for that one. I did kill that one because of my animals. The two in there, I did not put in there. I'm 100% honest with you now.
like
I know, like you said, I should have called and had y'all come out here and trap it. I mean, that's my own stupidity.
Well,
Now it just cost me going back to jail.
this is going to be a learning experience for you.
32.
you're fine right now, man. Like I
I
said,
already know what's going to happen, sir.
No, just relax, dude.
relax.
I'm not dumb. I already know what's going to happen. Over that right there, your loan is just going to get me arrested.
There's no hole in it. Unless
Well-
you broke the front of it off. I know. I don't want to pull the rest out and it's starting to slip.
No. Let's go. All right, Mr. Williams, you stand up. All right, turn right back.
Can I call my mom to where she can come over and get my dog?
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah.
We're not gonna hem you up on a dog, man. We don't want the dog to suffer at all.
Lock my house up.
Yeah, man, we're not trying to screw you, buddy. We're gonna.
I already know I was
We
going
don't-
to jail
we don't-
anyway as soon as y'all showed up.
We don't think you're.
Why is that?
I'm not dumb.
All right, let's just go. We're just gonna go over a couple more facts while we're here. All right. So, closest date or time frame on when this alligator here was killed?
Probably about a month.
About a month ago.
Yes, sir.
The ones in your pool. How long have they been in your pool for?
Probably about 2-3 months.
All right, I'm just gonna put it on speaker and let you talk, okay?
Hello?
Come over here and get the dog and lock my house up and my gate, please.
Why?
Because I'm going to jail.
For what?
Because I killed an alligator and there's 2 gators that Dylan put in my fucking pool.
Alright, we'll be over there in a couple minutes.
Alright.
Alright.
Bye. She just lives right down the road.
Okay.
This your mom? So hang tight right here, okay? What kind are they?
Haven't seen him swing, seen him.
Mom sounded nice. She's not gonna give us a hard time, is she? So, Mama's gonna be very protective and all that.
Yellow ear slider. So freshwater turtles. Actually, I think it's some sort of cooter, I think. But
There's 5 little ones in there.
Little ones?
Yeah.
Twice.
And then where did they come from?
When I was out back cleaning up around the lake, I had that big pile of dirt down there.
Yeah.
And I went to flatten it out, and I disturbed one of the nests. So I sort of hatched them.
Okay, so they were on the bank of your pond down there? Gotcha.
how small are they? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're small. They're still babies.
Okay. I got you. That's why I can't find them. I'm looking for something a little bit larger, but nonetheless, man, we don't have to find them.
What am I supposed to do now? Dad's up there in the VA hospital. I've got nobody here to help me. Why?
Walk in the house. You gotta go through the back door, pull the front door shut, and slide that.
Excuse me, ma'am. He wants you to have his phone. Thank you.
I took responsibility for the gator that I killed. Dylan put 2 of them in my pool and get the rest.
The fuck you kill a gator for?
Because of the f***ing dog and the cat. I already got a couple of them.
Ma'am,
Meanwhile, I've got a husband sitting up in the VA that could possibly lose his foot. Your brother's not here.
ma'am,
And now I've got nobody.
ma'am, what's your name?
Thelma.
Thelma. I'm Swain with FWC. I hate that we're meeting like this. Can I ask you something? A favor, please?
Sure.
I know you're going through a lot, and I know this is very inconvenient, but I was letting you come down here to help him as a courtesy to him, so I need you to try to... I'm not telling you don't be upset, but I don't want you to escalate this and make him upset too, because he cares about you. He said that when you hung up the phone earlier.
Now
So-
I've got nobody here to help me.
See you another time. Hopefully.
I can't bail you out. I don't have the money.
So you got 2 more. Taking up cooters is always illegal. And there's a freshwater turtle ban. I would be apt to do the cooter because the ban you have to handwrite.
All right, is there anything else you need?
6457.
Anything else you need to tell him? Nothing. All right.
In the end, Robert was charged with 2 counts of illegal possession or capturing of alligators, taking alligators without a trapping license, and taking or possessing softshell turtles. On December 11th, 2024, he was adjudicated guilty for 1 possession of capturing alligators charge, a 3rd-degree felony. The remaining charges were dropped. He was sentenced to 90 days in jail and ordered to pay $947.50 in costs and fees. If you like this video and want to see more like it, subscribe to Arrest Cam. As always, thanks for watching.